the one I cut open the bag to go over that.
Here, you put it on the window.
Right, yeah, exactly. I put it in a spot where I wouldn't forget it where it goes. So there we go. We throw that up at night. Keep some of the heat in at least. It actually works pretty well. You can see we got that on the floors here is insulation against the cold ground.
It works pretty well.
Yeah, it's killer, honestly. Like
it's not pretty, but
for how cheap it is, like goddamn, does it ever reflect some heat? We'll just like slip that back up in there in the curtain holder. Here we got a bag full of craft stuff. We got some knitting yarn, stuff like that. Knitting needles. It's mostly just a knitting bag. We got some journals and some sketch pads up here and some pencils, paper, scissors. We got a crib board. Now all we gotta do is find some cards. We'll be able to play some crib. That'd be fun. And then we got some more random goodies up there. I'm not really sure what's in there. Hats, we gotta have, you know, I'm a hat guy, so I gotta bring my brewery caps everywhere I go. Face masks, cause COVID. Don't wanna catch the Corona. But, you know, I like Coronas. Anyway, yeah, so on to heat. We got our little furnace here. So I'll just tuck this guy in here. It's just our recycling bag for now. We were doing some cleaning up this morning. So here's our furnace right here. She runs off 2 propane tanks. The same propane for the furnace and the fridge. And the fridge and the furnace actually both can run off electric as well, but it's a lot less efficient, I find. I've always kind of found that funny that the electric fridge is less efficient than like the propane fridge, because for propane you actually have to like heat up propane to cool it down, whereas electricity should be just cooling it down. But I've always found that interesting.
The show inside how it works.
So yeah, we'll pull her off, take a look inside. It's not too much to see. Pull that open, pilot light, turn that to pilot, press that on, let that burn for a second, holding this in, turn it to on, then you can adjust the heat with this thing. She gets pretty roasting in here, honestly. We had her on probably medium high the other day, and I was up here in a t-shirt, and that was on the -15 day, so she goes pretty good. Yeah, and that
oh, and the carbon monoxide detector.
Yeah, we haven't really set that up because we haven't really been running the propane while we sleep, but we got a brand new carbon monoxide and smoke detector just in case. So if we ever want to run the propane overnight, we can just turn this on and that'll wake us the fuck up if it's if we ever get some carbon monoxide, which is unburnt propane, so, or unburnt natural gas. So all right, now we'll move back outside and we'll show you the furnace accessories.
I just gotta show those mountains again.
Alrighty, yeah, we just got 4 hydraulic jacks on the corners. Just stick a screwdriver, or I have a jack pin, but I don't know really where it is. Just stick something in there, jack, jack, jack. These things will come down. Camper comes up and you drive away, you're gone. It's beautiful. Chain down right now to the truck. Gotta have her nice and tight so she doesn't slide around too much. All right, now we'll look for the propane. This is the fridge vent. I've never actually taken this off because I've turned the fridge on twice ever, but I find I don't really need it. It stays cold enough here. Water tank, haven't used the water tank, so I'm gonna end up flushing it probably and tearing the tank right out, because we don't end up going through that much water, and there's probably like a easy like 60-70 liter tank in there, so that would give us a lot of extra storage. Here's the propane storage. We can lock that up if we want to. She holds 2 20-pound propane tanks. You can get it at any gas station, refill them at pretty much anywhere. This one isn't, but the one at the back there is part of the trade-in program, so it's like 28 bucks or something for a full tank of propane if you take that tank back, so it's pretty chill. Fucking open the valves on here, go inside, turn on the valve, light whatever you want, she's going. She'll get cooking right quick. get roasted. Just close that up. You can lock it, lock all this stuff if you want. I don't really find I need to. There is the outlet, the plug-in here. And I believe that just about does it, you know? We've got a couple accessories up top that we don't really use. An old antenna that the last guy put on, and I'm guessing it's for the TV, but we might be taking the TV out, so I've never really tried it. Got a little bit of storage along the sides here for snowboards instead if we want. She's all good. Yeah, here's a line for a hot water tank that I'm pretty sure the previous owner put in, because I don't think they come standard on these Frontier campers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the extension cord to go out. So basically that just plug that right into an extension. This is spliced because the last cable was even more corroded than this one. So I didn't figure I should be using that. So I snipped her, tied in a new extension cord, and then that's what we got for power, but we haven't used it yet. Might try her out tonight. That's about it. Outside vent for the furnace. Should probably get a cover for this eventually too, because I find sometimes it'll suck if it's really, really windy, or if we have the propane on inside and it's really cold outside, it'll suck air in here and it'll like pull cold air through the furnace, which is partially how it like distributes air inside, so I wouldn't want to cover it fully. But if it's really windy, then it's blown the pilot light out before, so definitely don't want to deal with that too much. Yeah.
That's
You want to take a look at the truck? The truck's
Inside it?
99 Silverado 2500 LD.
Proud of his old
Or
truck.
LS. She's kind of a beaut. Could use some new tires. You know, she's got a little bit of wear and tear. Is it this one that moves? No, the bumper bar on the other side needs some tightening. You know, like could definitely do some fixing around the wheel wells and stuff. But
Just little things.
yeah, yeah. And then maybe a new bumper eventually. We'll see. Somebody got T-boned in an intersection and rolled into the front of my truck. That's all that happened. Little dent on the bumper. Yeah, and other than that, she's fucking golden. Yeah, see, that could use some tightening there. But doesn't rattle too much when I'm driving, so no, it's not too bad.
That's how she's hooked on there.
Yeah, so these chains go into what's called a belly bar, which is this thing right here. It's just attached to the frame of the truck, and then these just slide in and bolt right through, just secured with a wing nut. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the house. That's the home. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and can't wait to see you out here for some shredding.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.